Hello there, viewer. This is Roya Rockwood. If you've ever experienced my stuff on Rokkumeadow, this is my sister station, Rokkumeadow. This is a much more improved version of what Rokkumeadow had to offer. Okay, now, many people have been wondering, what is Rokkumeadow, and why did I take so many months to do it? Well, I will answer question 2 first. I took many months into making Rokkumeadow only because I wanted to figure out what exactly I wanted to have on here. Because if I had the stuff on Rokkumeadow on here, then it just wouldn't be a good channel. Because as far as I'm concerned, Rokkumeadow is more concerned about video games than most other things. So I'm leaving the video game stuff to Rokkumeadow, and Rokkumeadow will just feature the stuff I'm about to mention. And I will do it in the exact order. So first off, commentaries. Now, I might do commentaries for certain things revolving like everyday life, or probably other things like what I did in the Rokkumeadow talk, which I might do the Rokkumeadow talk. I have no idea if I'll ever be doing that on here. Give me about 6 to 24 months to think on that, because I have no idea if I'll ever do that. But if I just shoot it out of the blue, then don't be surprised. Other stuff, okay, now people might have noticed I've done video game music and whatnot on the Rokkumeadow channel. Rokkumeadow can stick to it can stick to the video game music. I have better planned music for Rokkumeadow. It'll feel more emotional because it'll actually express emotion for once. In fact, my most recent project, called A Song for Her, which I will mention in a later video, which should be up by the end of the night. That will feature something that everybody can relate to. It's by far my most emotional idea, but it's definitely the most important I could ever have thought of. I'm sorry, tears are building up. I also do artwork. Okay, now, I've been debating as to whether or not I should be doing my artwork on here, but then I'm thinking out loud to myself and I'm saying, okay, what to do. So what I did was I decided to make a lot of art in my art class and actually think of posting it up. But here's the thing, I'm not done with the artwork just yet. Now, the artwork, as I said in the description of my profile, is from September of 2011 to January of 2012. Okay, now I just want to stress this because not many people will figure this out. This is 4 months of material. Actually, no, 5 months of material. Because my art class goes for 1 full semester, aka 2 school quarters. So what you're getting is about 5 months of material plus a few extra stuff after I'm done with the class. Now next year I'll be taking Art 2, which will feature a bit more into this. But nevertheless, that will be a fun project to do. I also work on poetry. Okay, now my poetry is by far something that I had been doing poetry since 2008, and by 2008 I mean like December of 2008. I don't mean like early 2008 or whatever. Now, early 2008 I had started this long ride of emotional poetry, and it sort of seemed like a diary to me, but then something happened in 2009, some bad rainstorm, everything got wet, and hang on, I have to pause. Okay, please pardon me, I was interrupted because of a notification on school closings. Lynn is not closed, sadly. Okay, back to what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, poetry. Okay, now as I was saying before, my poetry, as I said, it's sort of a bit of a diary, but somehow back in 2009, some kind of a rainstorm had happened, and my backpack just bursted open. I don't know how it happened, but everything got destroyed. So I lost all the poems. But recently, me and my entire team of... It's not 9 people. The maximum that I will ever have in Rokkumeadow and Rokkumeadow is 9. Right now I only have 6. But I do have 6 people, including myself, that do stuff. And those people are my assistants. Derek Clearwater, who is the treasurer. Julian Roya Forrester, who is the assistant head. Neil Morgan, who is the assistant head administrator. He does stuff with me in my computer class. We do a lot of great stuff, I stress. It's probably the best things you'll ever see. Then there's also Harold Thompson and Ashley Skystar. Harold and Ashley are in Europe right now with a project that they're doing. They're doing some kind of an acting project that'll probably fail to ever see the light of day. That's just usually happens in the acting business. In the acting business, that crap usually happens. I don't know why. It's just something that happens, you know? Aside from that, I do, in fact, will also be doing acting of my own. Okay, now, the question is, why am I doing this acting? Well, I wanted to do this acting because it's something that makes me feel it sort of makes me feel like it's worth the time spent. And honestly, I couldn't say otherwise. I enjoy doing acting. I enjoy interacting with people with all these great ideas and whatnot. So, this is a bit of a request. If any of you ever want to do acting with me, if you live in my town, if you're friendly with me on either of my 2 Facebook profiles, the Rokkumeadow one or the Rokkumeadow one, then by all means, message me. Talk to me about doing some kind of an acting session, and hey, we might as well just do it. All I need is an HD camera, and we're set and ready to go. But that's about it for the acting part. And the poetry, I will definitely get up soon. Do not worry. There's one more thing. I will also be doing stories, and also I will be doing personal gaming projects. Personal gaming projects will be in an alternate video. Wait for that, okay? That'll be up after I complete Sonic Generations, whenever the crap that'll be, okay? I just don't want to get into that immediately, because if I do, I will be rambling for 20 ducking minutes. And yes, I say ducking. I use all censored swearing. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah. This is by far my life of how I do things. Nevertheless, writing, I do write stories in my spare time. In fact, I'm thinking of making a few books here and there. Now, if I end up making a fully complete book, now here's how this will work. Once I am able to upload videos that are more than 15 minutes on the Rokkumeadow channel, what I will then do is I will start reading my books chapter for chapter, just for your convenience. So, like, if you ever want to read it before you buy it, like if you ever want to listen to me read it before you buy it, then this is what you need. This is what you'll need for me to do. Nevertheless, though, I actually have nothing more to say about the channel right now. I will have more descriptions about the gaming projects and a song for her. Nevertheless, my artwork, which I will be mentioning in a jiffy. In a jiffy. Yeah, one of those old peanut butter jiffy cups, whatever they call it. Nevertheless, though, I'm out. So this is all you need to know. And I hope that you will enjoy this channel. Please subscribe if you ever want to see more of my material. You will love it. So anywho, Roya Rockwood out. Toodles for now.